criteria also not fulfilled, then the user will be able to see what is the error. The document already exists, but there are certain part now status, e-invoice number, so what is the problem? So they can see. After this step, there will be 3 queues that we will put in. So that means that after we take up from here, we will come into the batch pool, the individual pool, or the single general pool. So the batch pool will be sitting there for a month because just in case the customer want to convert from normal, from the batch consolidated e-invoice to individual e-invoice. So of course, when I show you this pool, I don't mean your staff will have to go in and edit it one by one, because we also have a customer portal. So this customer portal is actually a microsite that allows the customer to log in and directly connect to the API of the data hub, and they can fill in their cash view number, the amount, the transaction date, and then they can sort of like system will check whether this customer already exists, not exists, whether I'm the team or not the team. If not the team, then ask him to fill in, etc. So if let's say after they fill in the detail, but we submit to the LHDN but got error, then we can automatically send an email. Oh, so sorry, your submission didn't work out. This is the error message. Can you please come in and fix it or something like that? So that means that with that customer portal part, they can see if they need to request for cancellation, if they want to do other things on their own. Now this part is customer self-service, but this is the internal submission. So whenever it comes to this individual pool, we will do all the validation. After we validate, we have another separate submission queue. So that means that each step we are very fine-grained to go into a different queue, whereby in this submission queue, we will do the submission, and if failed, you go into a failure queue. If success, then you go into a different queue again. So these are the queue, and then the validation queue. Okay, this validation queue is the validation of the individually. So and then this is the submission history. Okay.
In what scenario you will go to put us? Just now you mentioned that everything will come to the batch pool first.
Come here first, the posting queue, and then you will go to this batch pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he will go to the internal submission?
Okay. After it comes into the batch pool, it doesn't go into the submission queue because this one has to wait for a month. You have to wait for, let's say, the 5th day of the following month. If it is an individual, usually once it comes into this pool, it will do the validation, checking, and all that stuff. If all pass, then it will be sent to the submission queue to send out. But if failed, then it will remain into the queue. And if it's sent to the submission queue to submit, sent to the LHDN, if failed, then it will pull back into the individual queue. Because when we are handling, there are many different scenarios. So